You just cracked a major ORC case. You've got it all. The transaction logs, the CCTV footage, and the suspect descriptions. But now comes the part that everyone dreads. You have to spend hours, maybe even days, writing a concise case summary for the police. It's a massive time sink, and let's be honest, it's not what you signed up for. Welcome back to the LP community. I'm your host, John. Before we begin, can you help us catch more criminals by getting the word out about this channel and these videos? Click the subscribe button down below, click that thumbs up to like the video, and share this to all of your colleagues. Now, the real-time sponge isn't the investigation. It's the work that comes after the investigation. For a court of law and the police, one missed detail, just one missed detail, a single misspelled name can undermine your entire case and cause a prosecutor to drop it. You're an investigator, not a legal document drafter. The pressure is immense, and writing reports is a tremendous waste of valuable time that could otherwise be used investigating new cases. The conflict is that this is painstaking manual process, and it's both inefficient and risky. It's time for you to start working smarter, not harder. I want to tell you a story about why one small detail can matter so much. A while back, years ago, in my days as a sales guy, I was on the road, and after about 10 hours of driving, something like that. We're in the state of Missouri, driving down this big hill in the countryside, and every time I touched the brakes in the SUV we were driving, it would shake and rattle violently. It was quite terrifying, actually. We pulled over at the first garage we could find that was still open, so it was the end of the day on a Friday. The mechanic took it for a test drive. I was in the passenger seat, and we're driving down the road, and every time he hit the brakes, and at slow speeds, he'd get that vibration. So he pulls over and gets out of the SUV, and I'm like, what's he doing? So I jump out and I follow him, and he goes to that front driver's side tire, and he reaches down and he starts tightening the lug nuts by hand because they were loose. And it turned out all four tires were loose because just before we left, my boss at the time and the owner of the vehicle had the vehicle service. We're going on a long road trip, and we need it to be safe. So they checked everything. They checked the brakes, checked all the fluid levels, but what did they not check? That they tightened the lug nuts. It only takes one simple missed step to completely mess up a good thing. We were lucky we didn't lose a wheel, crash, and die, to be quite frank with you. So let that be a lesson. One missed step can cost you everything. And that's what this video is about today. So that story illustrates why today I'm going to show you how you can set yourself up for success using AI for every case report you send to law enforcement. This isn't just about saving time, which is one of the side results. It's about gaining an unparalleled advantage. Think of artificial intelligence as your own personal executive assistant, a highly efficient partner that takes your raw, messy data and transforms it into flawless, perfectly structured reporting in seconds, not hours or days. This isn't a futuristic fantasy. It is a practical tool you can use today. Imagine delegating your most tedious tasks like generating a perfect court-ready case summary with a single request. The AI instantly processes the disorganized notes from your case file, understands the nuances of the requirements of legal versus police language, and produces a document that is ready to be submitted. This not only frees up your valuable time to focus on what matters most, but it'll help you close more cases and protect your company's assets, but also eliminates the risk of human error ensuring every detail is accurate, complete, and perfectly positioned to secure a successful prosecution.
So step one is to create a repeatable process, and we're going to use AI to do that. Now, we're using Google Gemini, which is a great AI tool for creating these repeatable processes. I'm actually subscribed to the Pro model through Google Workspace. It's 22 bucks a month. It's a pretty decent deal, and I get access to all of these tools. In Gemini, there's something called gems, which are just like in ChatGPT. They have custom GPTs where you can define your own set of rules. So it's a predefined set of rules that can be used over and over and over again. You can refine them as you progress and make things better. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start a new gem. So that's this button right here. So I'm going to click on new gem. And so you can give your new gem a name, and I am going to give this the name case dash police report creator. Now I have to give it some instruction. I'm going to type in ask the user to provide an upload of a case document. After the file is provided, create a law enforcement ready case report using the following rules. I have these in my clipboard already, so I'm just going to paste them in there. Now I'm just going to go through these real quick. We're going to have it write a summary for each subject at the very top so we knew the criminals we're working with. We're going to put together a summary of the allegations. We're going to produce a timeline in chronological order from the beginning of the incident to the end. For dates, we want to use this format. For times, we'll use a 24-hour format. In the timeline, note all observations as they were recorded. Write a full narrative that tells the story of how the incident went down. Create an evidence log, including the chain of custody, the link to the digital evidence, thumbnail of digital evidence, and then summarize all witness statements into a summary that highlights consistencies, and then include the details of all witness statements at the end with contact details for each witness. If we had some other knowledge, so let's say we had a store list and we wanted Gemini to pull the address of the store where the incident occurred into the case report, we could upload things like that. So you think about it as if you were to assign someone a project and you want them to reference some materials, that's what you can put in there in terms of knowledge. So it's that simple. So I'm going to go ahead and click the save button, and that's going to create that gem for me called police report creator. We're going to go ahead and click start chat. So now that's going to create a chat that we can now use to upload our case to. Now I have a case already prepared in a Word document. You'll see this case has a number, the type, the location, details about things that happened, has information about suspects, it has vehicle information, and it has some raw transactional data as well. Chain of custody, witness statements, digital evidence process. So I'm going to take that report we just looked at and I'm going to find that and upload it. There's my case report, open, and now I can click go. And that is going to now go off and work for a couple of minutes. And as it works through, you'll notice it starts to fill in the details and brings me back all the details and creates this really nicely laid out document. What you'll notice is there's all of these footnotes on just about every paragraph, and what that will do is put a subscript in the actual text. So we want to prevent that from happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask it to rewrite the last response but remove all footnotes and references. And when we do that, you'll notice what happens. It takes that last response and it will remove all of those references. So you don't have all these subscripts making your output look crazy. It will just be just the raw text, and you can download that and share it and export it to a doc inside of Google Workspace, or you can just simply click the copy response, and that will copy all of that text to the clipboard, and now you can paste it into a Word doc, into a Google document, whatever you choose, and then save it, PDF it, and shoot that off to law enforcement. And here is what the resulting document looks like. So you see we have our case identifier. That's important to have. So you've got a reference point when you're speaking to law enforcement, and it's got a very nicely structured, detailed document. And now that we've gone through the process of creating a repeatable gem, so our police report creator, we can actually go back into that gem and make changes to it. So the way we do that is we go to Explore Gems, and then you can click the little Edit button, and you can add new details. So if you want to add another step, you want to add additional details in the summary. Maybe we want to say, well, in the summary, we want to also have the case number and incident date. Then we just say that's what we want in there, and we click the update button, and then the next time we run this gem on any of our case reports, it will add that detail in there. Use this to help you structure your incident reports that go directly to law enforcement.
This simple use of AI is a game changer. It puts time back in your day, allowing you more time to catch more criminals and help your organization stay profitable. Where else can you find great ideas like this one? Where else can you share new ways to use AI in solving cases or in speeding up your work? The answer is within the LP community, where sharing, learning, and collaborating is commonplace. And we've posted the AI rules that you saw in this video directly in there with a toolkit that you can use to get started right away. So don't hesitate. Go join the LP community and start using AI for your benefit. Thanks for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. One last thing before you go. I'd like to ask you a favor. Can you help us spread the word? It doesn't cost you a thing, and it'll help us grow this channel and the LP community. Just hit the subscribe button below, click the thumbs up to like the video, and share this to everyone you know so we can get the word out and build a huge LP community. Thank you so much for watching and making it right to the end of this video. And we'll see you in the next one.